watching Traders Calendar on ИнстаФорекс TV channel with me, Kate Nedachina. Early next week, all eyes will be turned to the following macroeconomic events. On Monday, the US will release the ISM manufacturing PMI data for July. The indicator is expected to be at the same level of 53.5 points. In June, the manufacturing PMI growth rate hit the highest level since the beginning of the year. In June, the indicator calculated by the Institute for Supply Management rose to 53.5 points, from the level of 52.8 points in May. However, experts had forecast an increase only to 53.2 points. Employment in the manufacturing sector also jumped by 3.8 points to 55.5 points in June. The new orders index advanced to 56 points, adding 0.2 points. On Tuesday, the Reserve Bank of Australia will announce its decision on the key interest rate for August. Markets expect that the interest rates will be unchanged at 2% annually. According to the results of the previous monetary policy meeting, the benchmark interest rate was also remained at the same level of 2%. Most analysts had anticipated such an outcome. RBA Governor Glenn Stevens said that the country's monetary policy should be stimulating in the current conditions. Low interest rates support borrowing and spending. He also added that during a year, the Australian dollar significantly declined against the US dollar. However, it fell less against the currency basket. The ADP employment data in the United States private sector, another very important indicator, is due for release on Wednesday. It's supposed that in July the indicator showed a slight rise by 215,000 jobs. At the beginning of July, the ADP said that in June the indicator's growth rate touched the record level in 6 months. In the US private sector, a number of jobs added 237,000 in June, compared to a climb by 203,000 in the previous months. Experts had forecast an increase by 220,000. At the same time, employment in the services sector grew by 225,000 and in the manufacturing sector by 12,000. Also, the following economic data will be released early next week. On Monday, the manufacturing PMI data will be revealed in China, Germany, the Eurozone and UK. On Tuesday, data on retail sales and trade balance will be out in Australia. The construction PMI data will also be disclosed in the UK this day. On Wednesday, the employment and unemployment data is slated for release in New Zealand. Also, a report on the services PMI will be published in China, the UK and the United States. In Canada, the trade balance data will be on tap this day. You have watched Traders Calendar on ИнстаФорекс TV channel with me, Kate Nedachina. Stay tuned with us.